Good afternoon, everyone. So today we'll be studying about nuclear chemistry and radioactivity, which is your 13th chapter in chemistry. So first we need to know what is nuclear chemistry. As you can see, it is divided into two parts. One is nuclear chemistry and another is radioactivity. Another is what? Radioactivity. Now, first we'll know what is the meaning of nuclear chemistry. So, let's just break it. It is a chemist. Now, nuclear. Okay, first is what? The word is nuclear. Nuclear means nucleus. As we all have studied that atom contains nucleus. Atoms contains nucleus. The chemistry which is related, or the chemistry in which we study about the nucleus basically is known as nuclear chemistry. Okay, so if you look onto our solar system, it is made up of sun and planets. The sun is at the center of solar system and planets moving around in the force of gravity, under the force of gravity. Now such movements is why, because in our solar system the sun is a nucleus and we move around. In the same case, atoms, okay, or we can say nucleus. In an atom, nucleus is the core and the protons and electrons move around. Electrons move around them. Okay. So now first basically we need to know what is nucleus. Okay. So the radius of nucleus is of the order. So radius of nucleus is of how much? Radius of nucleus is 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Okay. And next, the outer sphere of nucleus. The outer sphere of nucleus is of 10 raised to minus 10 meters. Okay. The size of outer sphere is 10 raised to 5 times larger. The size of outer sphere. Size of outer sphere is 10 raised to 5 times. So what? 10 raised to 5 times larger. It is what? Larger. Okay. So here we can say this is a basic introduction of what a nucleus is. This is what a basic introduction of what a nucleus is. Now, if we go on to our recommendations, or if we go on to our atomic numbers, we'll get to know about nucleus. So here, now whenever we denote an element, it is denoted by A, and here we get to know is Z, and X is our element. X is what? Our element. Here in this, X is a symbol. X is what? Symbol. You might have studied. You all have studied this. X is a symbol. Z is the number of protons. Z is what? Number of protons. That is number of protons. Okay. And is also called what? That is the atomic number of the element. That is what? Atomic number of the element. Okay. So this is how we undergo, or this is how we say our element is denoted. Our element is denoted with respect to protons and also with the atomic number. Okay. Now, atomic number, atomic mass, equations, all this is what we came to know. Okay. Now the next point is about the nuclei. Next point is what? It is about the nuclei. Now what is nuclei? Still we are only in the nuclear chemistry part. We have not reached yet about the radioactivity. Okay. So now next, what is nuclei? A nuclei. So for understanding nuclei, we need to know what is an isotope. We all know what is an isotope. An isotope is something which has same atomic number but different mass numbers. Okay. So when such isotopes, okay, the nucleus of such isotopes is called as nuclei. It is called as what? Nuclei. So first we know what is isotope. Okay. So nucleus of the isotopes, nucleus of the isotopes, nucleus of isotopes is known as nuclide. Is known as what? Nuclide. So a simple definition for nuclide, okay, nucleus of isotopes is known as nuclide. Okay. Now the next point that we will be going is about the radius of nucleus. Okay. The radius of nucleus is given by, the formula is there for radius of nucleus. As we earlier saw, it is 10 to minus 15. But let us see the formula. Radius of nucleus. The formula is R is equal to R0 A 1 by 3. A 1 by 3. Where R0 is constant. Where R0 is what? Constant. Okay. 0 is constant and common to all nuclei. That is what? Common to all the nucleus. Okay. Now, and the value is 1.33 into 10 raised to minus 15 into 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Okay. Now, the next point that we need to see is isotones. The next point that we need to say is what? Isotones. The isotones are nucleides having same number of neutrons. What are isotones? Isotones are nucleides with same number of neutrons. Nucleides with same number of neutrons. So what we need to do here is we need to focus on both this definition. The nucleide is what? Nucleus of isotopes. Isotones are what? Nucleides with same number of neutrons. Nucleides with same number of neutrons. Okay. Now the next point is, now examples are, some of the examples are given for this. That is, first is carbon, C6 13, then nitrogen. Okay. Now the next point is nuclear isomers. Next point is what? Nuclear isomers. Now it is the combination of both nuclide as well as isotopes. Let's see to the definition first. See the definition. So, nuclear isomers. So whatever I am teaching you is completely from the textbook. Nothing is out of syllabus or nothing is what you will think is sir is teaching something extra. It is completely what is given in your textbook. So nuclear isomers, the nucleides with same number of protons. So here first comes the nucleide. Nucleide with same number of protons. Nucleide with same number of protons and neutrons. Nucleides with same number of protons and neutrons, which differ in energy states. Which differ in energy states is known as nuclear isomers. Is known as nuclear isomers. A very simple and very soothing definition for nuclear isomers, as you get it from your textbook. Okay? An isomer of higher energy is said to be in the metastable state. So see, first, what is stable and what is unstable or radioactive nuclide? We need to know that. A stable nuclide, okay, the number of electrons and location of nuclei may change. Number of electrons and its location can change, but it also changes the outer sphere. But there is no change in proton and neutrons. यहाँ पे प्रोटॉन और न्यूट्रॉन के नंबर्स में कोई चेंज नहीं आया, ठीक है. स्फीयर, आउटर स्फीयर चेंज हो सकता है, थोड़ा शेप चेंज हो सकता है, लेकिन प्रोटॉन्स के नंबर और न्यूट्रॉन्स के नंबर वही रहता है. It is known to be as stable nuclei. Next is unstable nuclei, okay, which goes on continuously changing, is known as unstable nuclei. Okay. So till now we have studied all of this. Now in the next video we will see the further topic. Thank you.